Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different today, but before we start today's episode, I want to show you a few websites that you might want to use for Euro Truck Simulator 2, and this will also contribute to today's video as well, so this is not that important, but it's worth a watch, I guess. The first 4 minutes or so we'll be going through a few websites, well, two websites you might want to use if you're playing Euro Truck, existing or new player, whatever. So, I'm sure you know about this if you play Euro Truck, but the SCS blog, I'll leave a link to this in the description, not that I really need to, but it's just quite simple, blog.scssoft.com, and that's not scssofa.com. So, yeah, so this basically just gives you new news for ATS, so you can basically go to the Black Sea, yeah, it comes out in 2019, if you haven't seen the trailer, this is it, by the way. I'm not quite sure if I'm allowed to show this. I think I am. So yeah, Romania, Bulgaria, and the other one is Turkey. There we go. I knew that. And then if you want to see pictures of it, there you go. Yeah. So that releases later this year. Hopefully in the next few weeks, because October month would be brilliant with these sort of DLCs in it. I will be going through the huge October month in a minute. Well, when we get in the game. So yeah, then we've got the Pink Charity event. This is what we'll be doing today. Ouch. This is what we'll be doing today. I've not got volume on this, so I'll be adding volume in a minute. Yeah, so this is what we'll be doing today, but basically I'll show you that in a sec in the other website. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with any new stuff in ATS or ETS, then this is where you come to look at, like Renault Rage T. We looked at that the other day. On a video, but yeah, so blog.scssoft.com, I'll leave a link to this in the description, and also their Facebook and Twitter pages will be linked here as well, I think, because a lot of people prefer that over this blog. I prefer the blog, to be honest, it's so much simpler. But yeah, the other website that I want to show you is worldoftrucks.com. so this is basically to do with external contracts. So this was launched maybe 2.5 years ago, I guess, maybe. But this basically gives you like different information about external contract events. It also gives a little bit of information about like sort of stuff they have in the blog, but mainly it's all about the external contracts. So if you don't know already, basically what SCS do is every 3 or 4 months, normally about 4 times a year, they do this sort of events. I assume the next one's going to be around Christmas time, because they normally do a Christmas one, and they normally do one in the summer, and then an Easter one normally, I think. But this is basically the Pink Ribbon Charity event. I think this is maybe the 6th one they've done now. They've done the racing components, they've done the gifts. What else did they do? Oh yeah, the Goodyear tyres, which I didn't actually do. But in this series, this sort of Season 2 series, obviously our main profile, we'll be doing, this is not the cheat profile we'll be doing today, we will be doing the Pink Ribbon Charity event. And if I don't get all 12 done, which I'm going to try and do by the 20th of October, which it ends on, there's more information on the blog, which takes you to the blog. So yeah, it's basically Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and what they're trying to do is by making, like, getting people to deliver trucks, that makes them more aware. And when you get to 1 million, when everybody gets to 1 million deliveries, so this number here, we're already on 669,000 deliveries. That's insane. It just gives you an idea of the player base of this game. It's insane. It updates every so often now as well. It's quite a fast update. Like quite real time. Every 5 seconds it updates or something. So yeah. What is it? Pink Ribbons, yeah. So an annual health campaign organised by breast cancer charities every October to increase awareness and fight the disease. So basically, what they're trying to do is get people to deliver trucks and try and make people aware of breast cancer. Yeah. And obviously all the money that's raised by this £1.59 that you buy, if you want to buy the Pink Ribbon DLC, I think 100%, yeah, 100% of the funds will go to the breast cancer charity, which is great, I think. So yeah, I think a lot of people will get behind this and do it, but I will be trying to make it aware, if I aware it to anybody, but yeah, so yeah, it's great. Like, I didn't know Pink Ribbon month was, or October, every October monies were raised to breast cancer. I just thought it was all time, but I didn't know October was a main thing of it. But yeah, yeah, I think that's all we have to say about it. But yeah, we're going to be doing this also on World of Trucks as well. If you go to your page, I think it's my page, you can see the amount of jobs that you've accomplished. If you want to do this in Euro Truck as well, you may be confused. You have to be logged into World of Trucks on your Euro Truck account. So what you want to do is go to... Okay. So what you want to do to make sure that you've done it is make sure that this... Make sure that here there should be something called... Okay, you can't see it. Okay, great. That works a treat. Okay, yeah, so next, underneath the mod manager in the game, it should say, on your profile screen, it should say something like connect to World of Trucks. But if you're an existing Euro Trucks player, then I'm sure you'll know that. I'm not quite sure why the screen's gone black, but anyway, we'll get inside the game and we'll start driving our first journey in the Pink Ribbon charity event. Into the game, if you go to here, you will basically see a rundown of the copy and pasted stuff on the blog. Yeah, it's basically copied and pasted. But yeah, it basically tells you very, very basic information. What you get, you basically get the World of Trucks achievement, community goal, you get the dice. I mean, you don't get a heck of a lot, but you know, it's all about awareness. And I love these events, these sort of World of Trucks events. It just gets you doing something different in the game. Like, it's a worldwide thing, so why not? So what we're going to do today is we're going to pick a job, external contracts, and we're going to pick a, well, so basically what you'll get is in the external contracts is all of them in the ones you're in, the city you're in. You can't pick any of them other than the ones you're in, basically. And I don't know for a fact if there's a limit on the distance that you can go. I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm going to assume the ones that are there are going to be fine. So, like, Carlisle to Manchester, I'm going to assume that's fine. So, we're going to do that. Let's begin delivery. I might be making a mistake here, but I don't know why there would be one there if it isn't. It'd be kind of dumb. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, I extended time. So, yeah, we're going to start the truck. Okay, so, I don't think my wheel's registered in the game, which is really frustrating. Even though I already done all this at the start of the game when I launched. Okay, I think that should be fine.
Have a pleasant drive.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever heard a navigation system argue with itself? No? Well, that's about to change.
No, it isn't.
I always find that voice very bizarre, like that Jeremy Clarkson, James May, the Grand Tour, basically. If you haven't seen that voice pack, if you want that voice pack, it's in the workshop. I don't know why my games just reset all my settings. Like, it's just reset everything. Like, my wipers don't work at all. Like, why is that being reset to P? Like, that's the only one that's been reset, thankfully. Okay. Let's get on the road. So yeah, we'll go down and pick this job up. OCD.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Okay, 200 meters, turn left. Yeah, we're back in our Scania. I'm glad, because I didn't like that Renault in the slightest. So I'm kind of glad we're back in our Scania, thankfully. God, I can't get comfy today. You ever get that in Euro Truck when you're really not comfy? It's really annoying. Like, you need to put your foot on the pedals. Like, my webcam's just really,
in
really
200 meters, turn left.
200 meters, turn left, okay. So yeah, we're going down to Carlisle to pick up this job, and we'll get on the road.
Turn left.
Which I've already said. Lol. This is really sensitive, I'm not joking. Extremely sensitive compared to usual. So yeah, we'll pick the job up and then we'll talk about a few things. Uh oh, I'm in the UK. I always do this in the UK, it's really frustrating. I don't know why I do it. Okay, 48 limit. Otherwise known as 30 in the UK. 30 miles per hour.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I don't know why he says it twice, as if I didn't hear him the first time. Yeah, I always forget to go left in the UK. Like
Keep
left-hand
left.
drive.
And then turn left.
Okay, that's a bit harsh to go 97 in a residential area.
Turn left.
Or a city. Whoa! Did you see that? The game just lagged massively.
Keep left. And then turn left.
Hosped, wow.
Turn left. You have reached your destination. Well done.
Although I
frankly,
frankly I did the hard work. Yeah, we know. Literally every single time he says the same thing. I think it's every single time. I don't know if there's a second option for it. I need to do my own voice pack. I think that would be quite fun. Maybe I should just do impressions of like different people. Like, I could just do like, just try and be like a catfish and just be somebody else. Like, just try and play somebody else. The thing is, right, when I say be a catfish, I mean like voice catfish, so it's sort of the same, in a way. Like, a catfish is basically somebody that pretends to be somebody else, by having a new identity, a different identity. So, a voice catfish kind of works. But then again, everybody knows it's you, so it's not really catfish, is it?
Are you ready yet? Well?
The Grand Tour is not responsible for bad directional advice or the smell coming from your glove box.
Okay. Pretty bizarre thing to say, but okay. Okay, so we are going to be taking a route down the M6. Don't think there's much rerouting that we have to do, apart from maybe in Manchester, which we can just reroute around there. Oh, that's really awkward. We'll do that one instead.
Tyres, check. Lights, check. Wipers, check.
3 co-drivers full of sparkling wit and repartee. Triple check. Let's go.
Wow, this pink ribbon. Look at that. I don't think it matches the truck very well, but who cares? Hashtag trucking for... what is it? Trucking for breast cancer, I guess? What can we call this? Hashtag... this is like the circle all over. Catfishes. Hashtags. Okay. If that guy
right.
If that guy wasn't there, I definitely would have... oh god, I almost crashed into that guy. Yeah, if that
Keep
guy...
right. And then turn right.
Yeah, so I was basically saying that...
turn right.
I want to sort of... I keep saying catfish, but it's not catfish. It's like sort of impressionate somebody else. So I want to sort of do like this voice pack where I do like maybe a couple of different voices. Maybe do one as myself, which nobody wants to hear. And then do one as... oh god. Maybe do an impression of like... I don't know.
Keep left. And then turn
This is
left.
where I need ideas. Like I'll do the voice pack.
Turn left.
But I need ideas. I need good ideas. I don't want like pretend to be Yoda. Like that's just like completely rubbish. Nobody wants to be Yoda. Like everybody can do an impression of Yoda. So I need unique ideas. I don't want like the next, I don't know, Buzz Lightyear voice. I want good ideas. I want unique ones. Ones that I think I could do. Like, maybe, what about a bossy one? What about a bossy one where I tell people what to do? Nobody will download that, but, you know, I think it'd be quite fun. Or what about, not a grumpy one, because nobody wants to hear a grumpy sat-nav. What about overexcited one of me? Like, turn right, guys,
In
at the
200
next
meters,
roundabout.
turn right.
Oh, I say, take the second exit at the next roundabout, guys. What else?
Turn right.
What else can we say? In 200 yards, turn right. Yeah, do that, please. I don't know how to do this. What's happening, man? Turn left. Or I could be grumpy, like, yeah, turn right. I could be really grumpy. See, I can't play grumpy. I need to be grumpy to play grumpy. I can't just pretend to be grumpy. What else can we have? You can have one of me making jokes. Like,
In 200 meters, turn right.
a guy's wife thought he stole road signs, but no, a guy's wife
Turn
thought he saw
right.
a guy's wife thought he stole roadworks, but when she went home, all the signs were there. Could say something like that, like road jokes, you know, like really bad road jokes. I do love this truck though. I do really like this new Scania, it's really nice. The problem with this though is we won't have pro mods in this. I think it disables pro mods automatically, so you just got the base game Euro Truck. Which, again, kind of sucks, but, you know, we need to do the pink ribbon. It's quite nice. So yeah, please leave, if you've got any ideas for sat-nav voices that you want to get me to do, then please leave a comment below. Or leave me links to Steam Workshop ones that I could try out in videos. Because I'll definitely give them a go. Okay, Kendall and Manchester straight on. Okay.
Continue straight.
That truck does not go well with that trailer. Come on, bro, I'm giving you way. Oh my god, seriously? Yeah, do not hit my trailer. Hit my truck, sorry. Because I kind of want to like I kind of want to make my own. It seems kind of fun. But then it's kind of weird, like me driving with my own sat nav. Who does that? Like, does Jeremy Clarkson drive with his own sat nav? Does Gordon Ramsay drive with his sat nav? Oh, I tell you what, imagine Gordon Ramsay sat nav in your truck. That'd be amazing. I would definitely download that. It'd be quite funny. But it'd be a bit repetitive. Like, every sat nav in this game is going to be repetitive. Voice, even. I'm not sure if all your mods get disabled in this external contract, so I think they might, I'm not sure. That van though does not look like an SCS van. I would relate that to Jazzycat, and I've got Jazzycat, all Jazzycats enabled, so I'm not sure. So yeah, the future of this game, we've got Road to the Black Sea and we've got Utah coming up. We've just had the Range T out, so they'll probably wait a few months to release another thing. They don't normally release stuff off the back of another thing. Like, they normally wait at least like 3 weeks before releasing the next thing. Because this time last year, I remember we were playing the Oregon DLC, we were just getting into the Oregon DLC. 4th of October 2018, our first episode of Oregon was. And then I think it was like the beginning of November that the first episode of Black Sea was, Beyond the Baltic. I don't recognise this, like I don't remember being that much trees. I really don't like the camera snap in this game, it's really awful. Services a mile. Have we got enough fuel? I might pull in. Yeah, we'll pull in. This van is so gonna brake test me. Watch this. Yeah, I don't remember this road. Unless this is part of Pro Mods, which can seem pretty bizarre. Actually, it might be. Because the Pro Mods map was still there, wasn't it? Our done roads, like the roads that we done last episode from Perth down to Carlisle was still there. Yeah, it definitely is. That's definitely a Pro Mods sign. Kendall and Sedberg. Yeah. Preston and Lancaster. Wow. We're near Yorkshire T-Ville. I think we must be in Lincolnshire now, I guess. So yeah, you may be wondering what's coming up in the October month, the huge October month. I apologise that the videos have started a little bit late today, but this is definitely going to be the first episode of the, like, probably, I'm not going to promise much, but I'll talk about this in a minute, but I'll talk about the promising in YouTube in a minute. But yeah, we've got games like Blair Witch, we've got games like Life is Strange 2 coming in the next few weeks. We've got games like, obviously,
Continue
Euro
straight.
Truck. Pink Ribbon is going to be a massive part of the October, well, the next few weeks. Yeah. I might, please be aware, guys, that the Pink Ribbon DLC, the videos for the Pink Ribbon, this series, might be out after the Pink Ribbon goes, like ends, like the 20th of October, just because I don't want, like, non-stop Pink Ribbon DLC, so the videos might go out until like the 5th of November or something, so please be aware of that. Yeah, please be aware of that, and please be aware of breast cancer as well, because that's why I'm making these series, to be this. I'm doing this to make people aware. So yeah, what I want to move on to is something that I will admit, I've made a lot of promises on YouTube that I've not sort of gone with. Like, I've made schedules that I've sort of like went back on and changed a little bit, quite a lot sometimes. But yeah. So what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to not do schedules. I'm going to do stuff, like, I'm just going to take it day by day. Because schedules, when you make your sort of YouTube off a schedule, it sort of becomes like you're set on that, and that's what you're doing. And maybe one day, like the next day, I have to get a Euro Truck video up, or a
Continue straight.
Blair Witch. The heck, a Blair Witch video up, and I can't, because I just can't be bothered playing Blair Witch. I'm just ill and I can't be bothered. I just want to go, like, and maybe I've got a cold and I just want to sit in Euro Truck and drive a truck, make it relaxing. But the problem with making schedules is that you sometimes just do not stick to it, and you just cannot be bothered playing that, and you feel a little bit annoyed. So today I feel like playing Euro Truck. I'm going to do another video after this. I'm going to record 2 videos of Euro Truck today, probably. And yeah. So yeah, that's a problem. Like, schedules, you can't really be free to do whatever you want. So from now on, I'm not going to do schedules. Like, it makes me very, very set on what I need to do. Like, schedules are very, like, it makes you feel like your life is controlled by a schedule. So I don't like that much. I don't like the schedule idea that much. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing schedules anymore. Yeah, that takes me on to the next topic. YouTube in general is very... People get called deceptive a lot on YouTube. So basically they say stuff and they go back on it and they make promises that they can't keep. But I know by my own experience of doing YouTube that it's very, very easy to make promises on YouTube in videos, and you can't take it back. When you upload that video, that's it. You've said it, you've done it, you've told people that you've done it, and you can't go back on it. So when you've actually done that, you basically are set to do that, and when you don't do that, you're basically breaking it, and you're basically getting called deceptive. And it is deceptive, I will admit to that, it is deceptive. I've been deceptive sometimes on YouTube. I will admit that, but I do try not to be, but it's extremely easy to be deceptive on YouTube. Like, you say stuff, you're going to do this, and then something happens and you can't do it, and yeah, real life gets in the way or anything like that. But please, if you're sitting there and you've never recorded a video, please be a little bit more considerate towards the YouTubers, please. It's really easy to make promises that you can't keep. Yeah, I'm not saying that because I can't keep promises.
Keep left.
Just saying that because
and
it is
then
really
exit left.
it is really easy to make promises you can't keep.
Exit left.
Exit left. Okay, it's a bit harsh for 97, but okay then, if this is the way you want to do it. Watch me get sideswiped here. So yeah, a lot of YouTubers can make promises that they can't keep, and yeah, it backlashes, but I do feel for them a little bit. Anybody that's ever done YouTube will know that it's extremely difficult to start out, and it's extremely easy to make promises that you can't keep, and yeah, it's really difficult. You literally just think about it, right? In this world now, in 2019, everybody is complaining about everything because they've got nothing better to do, right? So everybody is like, you know, on Twitter, because
continue straight.
most of the people that moan about stuff are either unemployed, retired, or
continue straight.
just like a moan, basically. So yeah. Like, I don't understand, right? Like, why people in this current era think it's okay. Well, obviously they do, but like, I don't know why people think that it's like okay to moan about every single thing now. Like, since in the last 3 or 4 years, I've just noticed a massive increase in the amount of people complaining about stuff, being negative. Oh God, being negative about stuff in the world on social media. However, how many people, I'd like to know the percentage of people that would say that in the real world, like that would say, oh yeah, like blah 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 blah. Like, imagine me, like, let's take, I don't know, the trains for example, because they get massive backlash off the trains. Like, let's say like Virgin Trains or whatever, they get massive, and I literally mean every single comment on Twitter about ScotRail or Virgin Trains is absolutely like demolishing them. Like, it's absolutely insane, like the amount of backlash that they get, and I actually feel sorry for the people that sit behind that desk and write the comments or the emails that they have to write every single day. So they don't, not very many people praise it. Like, many people write stuff on social media that they think is negative. Like, more people are gonna write something negative than positive because they feel like they have something to talk about, but a lot of people don't go for the positive things, which is annoying. Like, there's more of a thing now where what is it, like Britain talking or something, like that's just become a massive thing in the last few months. Like, get Britain talking or something, because apparently depression and anxiety levels have risen by 48%, which is quite a lot, and one of the main contributors to that is social media. So it's
roundabout, take the first exit.
It's like, they paused a lot of TV shows last week because they wanted to get people talking, which is extremely good. And still, I see people on social media complaining about how rubbish it is the way that they're doing it. So literally, no matter what you do,
right.
No matter where you go,
right.
no matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, is going to get a negative thing about it. Okay, sometimes it might be positive, but people are definitely going to have an opinion on it. Oh, great. People are going to have an opinion on it, which, you know, like, is completely, like, seriously. Like, the amount of people that feel bad about their own thing, and, like, get depression and anxiety is just insane. Like, Like, to rise by 48% in the last, I can't remember what the stat was. It's like, to rise by 48% in the last, like, 5 years or whatever it was, is just really, 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 like, it's literally, for me,
Right.
like, to think that
And
is
then
like,
turn right.
and apparently it's something like 60% in young people as well, which,
Turn right.
actually makes me worried. Because if it's grown massively, then I know I'm at a massive risk of it.
Keep left. And then turn left.
I don't want to get it, but
Turn left.
sometimes it's not controlled. Oh god. No, I've just went the wrong way. So what I do ask people to do is, it's not going to help at all, but please be more positive in life, because there's so much negativity in the world. Like, you hear these stories about mental health all
You
the
have
time.
reached your destination.
And we're-
well done.
we're
Although,
talking-
frankly, I did all the hard work.
You did not do all the hard work. If there's one thing that I want people to be more doing, is talking more. Like, no more have I seen more people in the public, like, in their own independent lives. Like, I can imagine, like, 30 years ago, I've heard the stories, like, from the generation up from me, but I do know that people are talking a lot less these days in public. Like, a lot, like, you used to walk by on the street, and apparently I'm talking quote from this. You used to walk by on the street, and people used to always, like, say hi to each other, and they always used to greet each other, talk to each other and stuff. But nowadays, more people are just investing in their own independent thing. And it's mainly because of social media. Like, they'll say stuff to you on social media, but how likely are they to say it in real life? Extremely not. Okay. Okay, we will detach. Synchronize your progress with World of Trucks. Excellent. Great. 5,400 and 330 XP. Great. We are on 20 minutes of the video, so it's about half an hour done. Okay, we'll drive over to the... Actually, we won't drive over. We'll go a little bit more in depth next episode about this chat about social media, because it's something that's awareness. We're doing awareness with this series, so why not be aware of other things as well? Okay. That's going to do it for another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I hope you enjoyed our little chat about different things, but yeah, that's going to do it for another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, keep updated with all the videos on my channel, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. See you later. Wrong button again.